Hey guys, how's it going? Very exciting video today. Got 3 cards coming in. Just super happy about this one. I got this from Rick Probstein. He's on eBay. He sells a lot of consignment stuff. But what a champ. He filled out this customs form just like a boss. I didn't get hit, so happy about that. This one, forget what this one is. I think it's an X-Men, and then this is something from Ontario. So this came super fast. I think I won that maybe 2 days ago, and it already arrived. Like, I love buying locally, and by locally I mean within Canada. For you Americans that watch my channel, I think the joke is always Canada is the 53rd state or 54th or 55th. Sorry, I don't know. I think like DC is not considered a state because it's a district. So I always forget how many states. In Canada, it's easy. We have 3 territories and 10 provinces. So anyways, not very important. So item number 1. We got a Collect 702 from Scott Denny. That's cool. Anyways, there we go. X-Men number 1 team photos. This is the first card appearance of Jubilee, Psylocke, Strong Guy. I forget what his name is here. He has another name. Forge and Gambit. Rogue, Wolverine, Havoc, Storm, and Banshee are in this set, this 1990 Impel. But the other folks, I mostly got this for Psylocke, because Psylocke fan here. Jubilee cool too. Forge is also quite cool, but anyways, this is from this place called, I won this on eBay. And it is from this place called Collect 702. For all your sports card needs. I'll definitely check them out. Collect 702. See what stuff they have. Always happy to buy stuff off eBay. This one shakes a little bit. I mean, I think all the PSA ones do. I probably just damaged the card microly by doing that. I think CGC, no, sorry, not CGC, BGS Beckett one is by far the best grading, sort of encapsulation, but they're just not worth as much. I think it's a shame. No different from CBCS versus CGC. I think the Beckett grading service, BGS, their cases are just by far the best. I'm gonna turn off my screen there. Lovely card. Yeah, I think the best set of cards is the 1992. That's the Jim Lee one, because I think Jim Lee is a wicked artist. But, you know, this is the first one, as in the first Marvel cards, so I kind of like to collect those. Because they're the rookie. There's something I learned from, I guess, collecting comics. First off, collect what you love. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But in addition to that, don't monkey around with like second appearances or that other fun stuff. Just go for the top one. Stick with the first one. Stick with the first appearance is what I'm trying to say. Of course, there are exceptions. I mean, ASM number 1, am I going to say no to that? Of course not. That is the second appearance of Spider-Man. But I would definitely not say no to having that. Anyways, I bought this from a local guy here. Caleb, I think his name is. Local to Alberta? Or was this Ontario? I don't even remember now. Calgary, sweet. No wonder why it arrived so fast. Just one province over, I'm in BC. So Wolverine brown suit, got a good deal on this one. With these cards, it's very, very interesting. There's so much variation. I mean, a lot of times if it's not listed at a good time or just nobody's looking, nobody's free at that time, the price is wildly different. So I won this, I forgot the dollar amount. Let's just say it's 110 bucks. Right after this one, there was one that went for like 150 and then one for like 160 and then the next one is like 90. It's the sort of the peak and troughs of this are just so high. It's quite interesting. Looking at this one centering, ooh, the back is really poor. The front looks perfect. Maybe this side is, what do you guys think? Let me get it. Maybe this is a little bit thinner than this side for full centering aspect. This one here. Oh, this is good center. Corners are sharp. Yeah. So I'm very excited because LeBron James has, the Lakers are in the playoffs. I'm not a huge Lakers fan, but I've probably mentioned it a few times here on the channel that I am looking to buy a LeBron James rookie card. I'm probably, on the topic of just go for the best, I'm probably going to get a Topps 2003 Topps Chrome one. I mean, I wish I could afford a refractor or a black refractor one. I'm just going to get the base one. I know there's a lot of them out there, and it's not exactly rare, but I don't know. I think LeBron is probably the only billionaire, not billionaire, worth $1 billion active athlete. Although, I don't know if Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo is worth $1 billion. I know LeBron James is. He has like a lot of side businesses. And actually, the other night I was at a local restaurant that LeBron James, when he came to my city, was at. And it was like a LeBron James sighting on Twitter. It's kind of cool. So, I always joke about it every time I go there. This is the LeBron James restaurant. Anyways, not important. Moving along, some very exciting stuff here. Let me take these sticky tabs off. Unfortunately, no cases, no sleeves for these ones. These came from Rick Probstein. I think his eBay is like Probstein. Probably pronouncing that wrong. 123. But yeah, the first time I received cards from him, I got quite a bit of tax. Okay, not important. Marvel Girl. I remember this card when I first collected. It was way out of my price range. I think it went for like, I don't know, $900, $500. The population for this one was very low. Even now, it's not super high. Let's take a look at this very quickly. And I'm not entirely sure why all of a sudden the prices of these have dropped a bit. In some sense, like, I don't know, maybe the prices are all dropping anyways, like Marvel's kind of dying. Maybe this is a good time to pick up cards. Maybe you're gonna get screwed over. I don't know. This is half of the fun is collecting. And of course, the back end is always like, are there going to be good valuations for these? So let's look this up. PSA site is down right now. Okay, I'll just call on my old stats that I logged here. Marvel Girl, there used to be 25 of these out there. I think there's more now. Okay, it's not loading. When it loads, I'll kind of give you guys the population for this. I think there's a wicked looking, oh, here we go, it loaded. Card number 9. Card number 9. So there's 57 now. Wow. 57 divided by 366. So the population is 16%. It is still a very rare card. But prices have just dropped astronomically for this. And like Jean Grey, I mean, the Cyclops is still up there. But the Jean Grey is, I think most people are like Jean Grey more than Cyclops. She's the Dark Phoenix. They later becomes the Phoenix. She leads X-Men for a while. So the last few sets, the great thing I love about PSA and why it's very difficult to move to like BGS or like SGS or whatever, is the PSA population report is just so damn good. Even though it's strange because Beckett, like the guy who created it, he's like a doctor in statistics, like a PhD in statistics, yet it just was never as good as like PSA. PSA even logs like the APR, I think they call it, APR. The last sold prices. So the last sold price, 132, 150, 152. PSA 10s only, this is what I'm calling out. 152, 189, 255, 269, 271, 311, 325. In October of 2022, so this is literally 6 months ago, 480, 510. In June of 2022, $1,800. Like, holy smokes, like that was the peak. That was like right after, I guess, the whole COVID boom, but like, holy smokes. I don't know if this guy shill bitted his own card, Old Town Cards, but my goodness, like, unless it's like perfect dead centering, but like, do people really care that much about centering in the PSA 10? It's already PSA 10, it's never leaving the slab. You're not gonna get it signed. So anyways, next up, Nightcrawler. This card is a personal favorite of mine. I don't know if there's a whole lot of Nightcrawler fans out there. He's not exactly like the most popular X-Men, but I had this card when I was a kid, and I played like, the reason why like the Wolverines, some of the Wolverines and like Iron Mans and stuff are in bad condition, Hulks, is because kids like myself, when we were kids, we played with these cards. Like, is it really that fun? You hold a card. It's like 90% imagination, 10% the physical card. But I played with this card, and I had this big crease in the middle as a result of that. And so it's probably like a PSA 1. So anyways, now that I'm a little bit older and have a stable job, stable-ish, I guess. Anyways, I picked this up because this is just like a walk down memory lane. This was a card that I had as a kid. So yeah, that's Nightcrawler. Kurt Wagner, German gentleman. Excalibur is team. Height 5'9", 195 pounds. Battles fought 281, wins 171, losses 80. His win percentage is 61%. Arch enemies Freedom Force, nicknames Fuzzy Elf. First appearance GSX, number 1. Easily the most bizarre looking mutant hero. The German-born Nightcrawler is one of the strangest superpowers of all. He could instantly teleport himself over distances up to 3 miles. I heard it's more than that. Each jump is accompanied by an audio BAMF, like B-A-M-F, onomatopoeia here, sound and the nauseating stench of brimstone. Oh, I didn't know that. And add to this his incredible acrobatic skills, and happy-go-lucky Nightcrawler is more than a match for almost any evildoer. Did you know, before Prof X recruited him for his first superhero team, the X-Men, Nightcrawler was the star performer of a Bavarian circus? I didn't know that, but anyways, so that's Kurt Wagner. In the comics, I think they allude to the fact that Mystique is his mother just because they're both blue. I didn't actually read into like if they're related or not, but anyways. So on the topic of Marvel Girl being, the price has dropped so much, maybe this is going to be a mistake. Maybe I'm going to regret this in a few years, but here we go. 2 more of them. It was just hard to pass up this great deal. And I mean, you know how much I bought them, but I just called up the numbers, and you can actually look up the PSA numbers anyways. So full disclosure, it's all out there. This is like the most interesting card. Like, look, talk about centering of her face. I think I talked about this in my last video, but anyways. So that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick unboxing of some PSA cards. Let's maybe this here. I think this is how YouTube does the thumbnails. Like, you gotta pause here for long enough and then they'll capture this one. So maybe we'll do that. I don't think I can hold any more in my hand. Oh, I don't want to drop them. I don't want to scratch these cases because they're not in plastic sleeves. But anyhow, I mean, without the plastic sleeves, I love how the PSA cards just like stack up so beautifully. But it makes me nervous when I see people have these slabs just out in the wild without any protective sleeve over it, because if the plastic gets scratched, like, what are you gonna do? Get it regraded? I guess you could. It's a waste of money sending it around. And what if you drop a grade? I don't know, I'm pretty new to PSA. For those that are in the PSA collection hobby and have submitted stuff, does it happen? Do you ever get a grade drop? I mean, I know for CGC it happens. I've never had it happen where I submit for reholdering and it drops. I've done it for CBCS and CGC. Luckily, I've never gotten a grade drop. But I do believe, like, for example, like if this card was in here and you shook it, like oscillated and used like a gun or whatever to shake it around, and it was damaged in the holder, if you get it regraded, it would drop. Now, of course, that's not gonna happen if you take care of your cards, but my point is, I like to take care of the slabs because I don't want my slab to get all scuffed up. It's going to be very difficult to resell if I do resell these. Let me see when these are graded, actually. I'm very curious now. 7 276 7576. These cases look brand new, so that's why I'm curious. This was graded okay, it doesn't say. It does not say when this was graded. That's kind of a shame. Here I am just going all off about how great PSA is. I mean, I'm used to CGC, that's why. So, anyways, not important, but there you go, guys. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate all of you guys, and let me know what you guys think. If you guys are picking up any cards or picking up any comics, what do you think about my idea of the LeBron James rookie card? Is it too soon? Is it worthless because it's a modern and there's a crap ton of them? They're not rare. Just save money and go for a Jordan instead. Let me know what you guys think. All right, catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.